In the late 1800s, newspapers reported giant skeletons being unearthed across America. The New York Times, the Washington Post. These weren't fringe sources. These were real reports about skeletons over 10 feet tall, with skulls unlike any known species. But actually, there are over 1,500 newspaper reports from the 1800s and early 1900s about giant skeletons being found. Not all of them may be true, but if even one of them is real, history as we know it is wrong. But this isn't just an American story. Every ancient culture describes giants. The Sumerians had Gilgamesh, a ruler said to be 2/3 god, 1/3 man, a giant. He sought eternal life after a flood wiped out the world. Kind of sounds like Noah, doesn't it? The Norse had the Jötnar, giants who battled the gods. Hindu texts describe massive warriors in the Mahabharata. The Mayans wrote about a race of giants wiped out by the gods. And it's not just old stories, we have physical evidence. Weapons too large for any human to wield. The Norimitsu Odachi, over 12 feet long, the Minoan double axes, far too large for human hands. They say they were ceremonial, but why did every ancient culture make weapons no human could use? Even Marco Polo wrote about 15-foot-tall people. These stories go back thousands of years. If giants never existed, why does every ancient culture say they did? Now let's test the credibility of what we've been told. We know extreme human height exists. Robert Wadlow was nearly 9 feet tall. That's not myth, that's science. But the giants described in history weren't just tall. They had double rows of teeth, elongated skulls, red hair. This wasn't just a pituitary gland condition. So what were they? And if this is just scratching the surface, what else is being hidden? We can go even deeper. If you want the full breakdown of who these giants really were, where they came from, and why their remains keep disappearing, let me know in the comments.